Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 39.
Yeah, and welcome back
3.
to some more Warcraft 3 with Jack and Nick. Hello!
Hi!
Oh, Nick, you are back once again. Nick, it's been so lonely around here without you, keeping the place warm, putting your Nick feel into just every
My Nick feel?
crevasse,
It looks like you got someone else now.
Every
you don't need me.
I
You
tried
got this guy.
Nick, I tried to replace
him.
you with a new friend,
Look at his
He's
orange face. His orange, disfigured face. Look, he's trying to give you a kiss. Look, he's trying to show you. He's trying to make me jealous.
There's no need to be cruel. He is a bit like dead inside, When I look deep into his eyes, there's no life there, Nick. Just none at all.
No.
He is very much so just not.
No, he's not.
But Nick, you've been gone for so long, Nick. You've been gone for so long. I needed somebody to fill the hole left by you. And I mean, he's a bit of a trash bag, Nick. Look at all this mess that he has left all around the
snowing everywhere.
Maze. He is a complete and utter piece of trash, Nick. But I have
What even is this?
the perfect
Snowy
way.
bushes.
I've been doing, Nick, a little bit of Thorncraft whilst you've been away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have made, Nick, you've seen the Avengers, right? You've seen
Yeah.
the new
Yeah.
Avengers movie. I have made my very own Thanos Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh my
In case
God.
you weren't ready, Nick. I have one. And it also currently produces fire. I can shoot fire out of my Infinity Gauntlet, Nick, at my targets. And so I think, Nick, that there is probably no better way to exterminate this intruder
Exterminate
right
my
here,
guy.
Nick, this freaking piece of trash over here, than with a little bit of Infinity Gauntlet flame. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Incinerated in one shot. Oh my goodness, Nick. That is crazy. Flipping. It's okay, so he's dead. That's nice.
Okay.
He's gone.
Well, you're here in his spirit. Your
I am,
arms
Nick.
are
I'm here.
outstretched to the sides. Oh, they you don't go.
You got a problem, Nick? You got a problem?
Oh,
I'll fire my infinity.
He's the
Do you
snow
see
golem with a problem.
Do you see the fire like coming out of the fist, or do you just see like blue sparks?
I see yellow sparks coming out your mouth, Isaac.
All right. Does it
to be
look like
honest.
fire though before it lands?
Yeah.
Does it look
It's
like a ball of
particle
fire?
effect.
Mine doesn't really look like a ball of fire. I think it's like an Optifine issue, but that's fine. That's fine.
It does. You can use my viewpoint. Don't worry.
That's
fine.
Cool. Okay. So, Nick, in the last episode that you were in, we were working on this stuff over here, right? This processor processing facility. And since the last episode, Nick, I fixed it up a little bit. You've only
and
just
as
seen
you
this.
can see, it is doing it.
Yeah, essentially, the people watching have already seen this, Nick, but just for you, essentially,
Thanks.
all that's changed is that it works. Everything is being
Okay.
produced. Everything is, working as intended and being pumped automatically into these storage drawers, which are accessible by the system. And that's all good and dandy, Nick. So that's all set up just fine. What else have I done? I've set up a bit of Thorncraftiness over here. Now, I did make myself one of these staffs of traveling. One of these guys right here. If you want to grab that real quick. I didn't make you one because I'm cruel like that. But you'll notice, Nick, there is a Thorncraft anchor way over in the distance over there.
Oh yeah, I
And if
see
you
it.
right click, you can just warp right over there
Oh yeah.
and take a nice quick look at the very little bit of Thorncraft I've
It's
done in the.
yeah. It is what it is.
This is something you want to say, Nick. You
It's,
got thoughts that you want
I
to
got
express?
more furniture in my
my
back garden, to be honest, Isaac.
Wow, Nick. I
I don't know what kind of
do you have anything
wizard you think you are.
crazy?
You're a
my
wizard of
goodness.
his lies.
Nick, you know what? Freaking
Can't even aim.
Get
Can't even aim
flame
correctly.
fisted, all right? Jeez. There are better spells that I can cast with my magic fist, but for now it's just fire. I haven't unlocked any of the other ones yet, and so I'll work on that at some point, Nick. But
Okay.
but real quick before I get into what I think we should do in today's session, Nick, I think that we should first travel back to the area, and if you can just look over at the AE2 system and just right click, you will teleport back.
Is there a way to get up off it? I'm just gonna.
The way that the Staff of Traveling works is you can right click to teleport to existing travel anchors, but if you look up, Nick, and you shift right click, it will just warp you forward, and you can do that. You don't have to do through blocks. Like if you just look in a direction and shift right click, it will warp you
that's
forward.
cool.
And I know, right? And that is really helpful, Nick, especially if you come over here to the new processor area and you kind of just shift right click down.
Oh, into the underground area.
Into the underground area where you can work on the stuff without having to break all the blocks, you know, pick them all up,
really
put
nice.
them all back down. I know, Nick, right?
That is really nice, Isaac.
It's pretty cool, right? So that's that. Between sessions, Nick, between episodes, I have moved some of our machines. Again, this is not final, but these are now set up. We do have a wall of machines, Nick.
With
and they're all set
interfaces.
up, and they're all almost ready to be automated, right? These interfaces are not connected to the AE system.
Yeah.
Oh, so I ran out of thermal expansion
Isaac?
machines.
Fractionating still. That's not even a word. That's not even a word.
We ran out of thermal expansion machines, Nick, that were useful and that
so
we needed.
So you've made all the non-useful ones too.
And so I just started making other thermal expansion machines, Nick, so that we could fill up the area here. I don't know, the glacial precipitator, Nick, it can make snow and ice.
What's the fractioning still do? Does it do maths?
Yeah, it does fractions for you, Nick. No, it's like, Nick, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, all right? And then over here, Nick, I've done a bit of tweaking to pre-existing setups, our sugarcane farm and our Britannia setup, just to make them kind of fit in a little bit better. They're a little bit thinner now, Nick. They're thinner, lighter, and just as fast as ever before, you know, and they work just nicely, Nick. They work just fine. So, Nick, what I think we should work on in today's episode is finally getting a decent ore processing system, right? Because this right here, Nick, are you ready? I'm going to give it to you straight. This right here, Nick, is...
Come on.
All right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's just a piece of...
That's
it's
right.
garbage.
Get it out
here. Doesn't work. You know, it's slow. It's clunky. It's Nick, all right? It's trash. I know it's trash. Okay?
Good. Get it out.
We need to... First of all, Nick, we need to move these storage drawers, right? Because the current design of the base, you see here, I've kind of got like right here is going to be a path that comes through right here and then connects up at this corner. So I think we need to move this elsewhere. You can do that with packing tape, right? And pick all these up and put them down somewhere else. So Nick, your task right now, I want you to pick all these up, make some packing tape, pick them all up, put them down somewhere better. And then also make me like just as many pulverizers as you can handle, right? Just pulverizers coming out the wazoo because we need like 50, right?
Do we not have
pulverizers? We've got, Nick, a grand total of 0 pulverizers currently available to us.
Oh my God.
If you could get some pulverizers, that would be grand. You might also want to get some of the upgrades for the pulverizers, you know, the basic, the hardened, the signalum, the resin, and, you know, all that trash, and get that all ready to go. Whilst you do that, Nick, I'm going to do some top secret work on something that I think you're just going to love.
And that's going to help us. Secret work.
Yep.
Well, top see how it is work. Then.
And when I'm ready, Nick, and I'm done with my top secret work, then we're gonna use that top secret work, Nick, to automate the ore processing, and you're gonna flip, Nick. You're gonna be like, wow, I'm
gonna do a backflip in my chair.
You're gonna do your whole chair with you in it, Nick, is gonna backflip all at once. And it is going to be just phenomenal, Nick. Just actually
this
phenomenal.
Packing tape again, so I pack it, and then can I mine it?
Yeah, as soon as you packed it, you can just break it with a pickaxe, and it will just retain its inventory. If you're feeling spicy, Nick, which I know you rarely are feeling spicy, Nick, but if you were feeling spicy, you could maybe try and give them some form of order, you know, when you put them back down, you know, because like right now there's just... I take that as a no.
Always talking around with me this one.
Oh well.
I mean, you realize that require one by one implementation. I mean, I'll give it a go. It'll just take longer, Isaac.
Yeah, I mean, you could take the crystals first. You know, the 6 crystals from environmental tech. Oh my goodness, Nick! Nick, I've just been hit by a wave of inspiration. Oh my goodness, Nick.
Oh my God. I don't know whether to be excited or scared.
Nick, you should be just like so excited right now because I'm detouring away. For you, Nick, all you need to know is that I'm walking away from my Thaumcraft area and towards the center of the base, Nick, because I have got something even better that I want to work on before I get to my Thorncraft work.
So
right?
you're going to excite me with something more than was originally going to excite me with.
Yeah. It's going to be even more exciting than originally anticipated, Nick.
Well, I don't even know what to say at this point, man.
Better.
Apart from, where the hell do you want all this new stuff?
Nick, really wherever the hell you like.
Okay, I'll
is
put
the
it somewhere
answer.
just rando then.
I guess just outside, like, so if you fly up, you'll notice you've got, like, we're starting to make a new square. So long as it's outside of the new square, where are you at?
Just here, man. So look where it currently is. Hi. What about just right here?
You probably could. It would be nice, I think, if it was adjacent to the path. So if it was a bit closer, like you could legit move it over like 4 blocks and it would be fine, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like the path is going to come in. Where is my exchanger here? The path's going to come in like just
if you draw a line.
This is the edge right here.
Okay.
So, as long as it's to the left of this. So
it starts on this block here that you've cut out.
Yeah, so like, oh gosh, it's more difficult to explain than you think. But like, this here is where the path is going to end. I can get rid of these to make it a bit easier for you to visualize. But like, anything to the right of this marble block is free game, right?
All right.
And I guess preferably to the left of this marble block, right? So like, again, you could move it up just by like a few blocks and it'd be fine.
Okay.
Like, that would work. That would work completely and totally, Nick. So you do that. I'm going to work on something else. And another multi-block, Nick, from Environmental Tech. Little teaser for you there.
Tech. Is Environmental Tech the one with the lasers?
Environmental Tech is the one getting us all of the ores right now. Yeah, that big old... It's also the one giving us the solar panel. Oh my goodness, Nick. I completely forgot. You've been away for so long. I built the end portal, right? In the last session, and it was completely fudged, right? It didn't work.
It wasn't working.
I put it down, and I couldn't break it. Well, Nick, I did a live stream. It still didn't work. I couldn't fix it. But an owl from the government came over and fixed it for me, Nick. An owl from the government.
Like an actual owl.
Like an actual owl came over from the government. They fixed it, and then the owl demanded $50 as a portal fixing fee.
God, I didn't realize capitalism was so adamant on this server, man.
It's so rampant, Nick. Just every species just intrinsically capitalist. But our end portal works now, Nick, and so I've moved the big old solar panel to the end, and thus it's now working 24/7. It's always daytime in the end.
Nice.
And so we have
it been upgraded since
last?
Is it advanced
it
technology?
Hasn't. It's still the same size, so we can't upgrade it
until
we get
technology.
We can't upgrade it until we like automate nether stars because we need a lot more nether stars.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
and right now we don't have anything producing, wither skeleton skulls and, all that kind of jazz. We could get them if we bought them off of Stress, but, that's a lot of money to spend, Nick, and we're not about spending money.
How much is Stress charging for these rude boys?
For the, so she's charging for the skulls, and don't forget, we've got the samurai helmet that gives us 70 nether stars per wither that we fight.
It's good. Yeah.
So she's not charging that much, but, it's we could get our own wither skeletons, right?
Exactly.
We don't have to buy into somebody else's, like why buy someone else's when you can make your own?
I agree.
That's my motto, Nick, in life.
Exactly. Why buy chicken from the shop when
you can just cook your leg?
Exactly. I'm glad you're on the same page.
Like why would you even bother, right?
Why would you
like
consider
it's just
it, man?
as tasty. Like you've got food pre-made on your body, Nick, just ready to
it's also resourceful.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, Nick, if I'm not mistaken, just like the liver, if you eat your leg, it just grows back. You give it long enough.
Exactly.
They'll just heal over. Like, it's just not a problem.
It's
not
fine.
a problem, Nick. That's hard science right there, guys. None of that soft stuff. That's rock solid hard science.
You can knock someone out with how solid that science is.
You can, really. You can just whack them over the head with that leg.
It's like KSI Logan Paul. Did you watch KSI Logan Paul?
I didn't see that, Nick. Did you watch that?
I paid for it, man. I watched it.
Really?
Oh,
wow.
Bet I did.
So how did you... Nick, I am a little bit angry, but continuing with your story. What did you think?
I'm not going to continue now because you're angry.
No, I'm not angry at you paying. I'm a little angry at you paying to watch the KSI Logan Paul fight.
I split it with someone, all right?
That's not the main... Okay, how much was it? It was pay-per-view on YouTube,
£7.50.
But so you paid
it was £7.50 for quite a lot of fights. Like,
Yeah, it was
there
like
was a
5
lot of
hours or something,
YouTubers
right?
battling it out. Yeah. I feel it was
long.
worth that. It was apparently they were really fun to watch. I only paid for it and watched the last 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you just didn't watch it. Like, apparently
I sacked the whole thing off. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. It was good fun to watch. It was a shame it was a draw.
Ended in a draw, yeah.
Yeah. One of the judges
gonna...
went KSI over Logan Paul, but I'm demanding my money back, man. I was hoping that because I'm YouTube Premium, I'd get like a little bit off or something, but no. No promotion. They could have taken advantage of that.
At all.
Nothing.
Nada. Are you gonna pay to watch the rematch? When
hell yeah. I'm gonna go to it.
Oh. Well, you could have actually gone to the first fight, right? It's in Manchester.
It was in Manchester.
Like, the
rematch if I wanted to.
It's in the US. Like, you got to go.
But you bet I'm not doing that.
That's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. So, just to circle back, Nick, for the people watching at home, before today's episode started, Nick, he crept right up to me. Obviously, we share an office. He came up to me.
Yeah, I crept up behind Zero. I went full ASMR.
Full ASMR, right into my ear. Like, just as much ASMR as you can get. Really soft, really quiet. And he said, Isaac, coffee makes me sleepy.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Like,
I said, Isaac, coffee makes me sleepy. That's how I said it. I didn't even lies. I didn't say it, ASMR.
Nick,
I shouted it from the rooftops.
How does coffee make you sleepy, Nick? I'm intrigued.
I drink coffee and I feel sleepy and tired.
End of the story. That's
it. That's all you're getting, all right? You bitch.
Like, is that all you wanted to say? Like, to give some background to this, he says to me, coffee makes me sleepy. And I'm like,
here's what happens,
do tell more. And then Nick says, no, I'll tell you about it in the episode.
So basically, right, I've been doing some personal tests on myself, okay?
Oh, God, okay, sure.
And by that, I mean, I've just been observing, how I feel after I drink coffee. And I've been doing this for at least a year now. It's some long-term shit, Isaac. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And what I've been noticing, especially, I've been noticing it during whenever I've had to revise for exams, whenever I've kind of just been tired, or whenever I've had to record for YouTube with you, or do a live stream.
Yep.
That when I have a coffee that I make at home, usually it's Nescafe, whatever the hell, or sometimes when I'm at home, my nan makes me like an actual filter coffee.
Sure. Other coffee brands are available.
Hence
Nick's
the
nan
filter coffee
is also available, if you're wondering.
Yeah, also available.
Send Nick a tweet.
I noticed,
if you're interested,
that afterwards, usually when this caffeine should hit, I feel very, very groggy, very tired. And okay. I've been wondering, I've been like, what's the point? What's the point?
I can imagine. What's the point if it's making you groggy? Sure.
So, and I've noticed this also
how long
when
after you consume the coffee do these groggy effects
pretty
start
quick,
to kick in?
15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's noticeable. Like, I notice it. This ain't some placebo.
I mean, that is what noticeable means.
Garbage, yeah. It's noticeable.
It's noticeable. Like, I notice it.
I noticed it. All right?
Sure. Okay, you notice, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and I've also noticed this from, like, supermarket iced coffee,
Right. Yeah.
But there is one exception.
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks.
Really?
One big ad. The only
Starbucks is the only coffee that gets me high.
Proper buzz is with Starbucks or Costa, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Other coffee companies are available. Coffees,
right?
And I've been really weirded out by it because their iced coffees have I've been okay. So what I've been trying to figure out is why this is. And a lot of people will tell you that coffee is a diuretic, which means it makes you need to wee, so it dehydrates you. I've counteracted this by drinking a lot of water along with my coffee.
Okay.
Still to no avail. No effect.
Really?
Yeah. So I've been doing some personal research, Isaac, and I'm thinking to myself, why is it that these cold brews from Starbucks and Costa don't affect me? They give me a proper nice buzz when regular coffee does.
Right.
And I've been doing some research, and
Are you
apparently,
sure it's not like the caffeine amount? Like there is more caffeine in?
well, I don't think so. I personally don't think so.
I think there is more caffeine.
Because
but like
caffeine,
Okay.
more caffeine or not, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be getting tired either way. I shouldn't actively be made more tired
Sure.
than I was before the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, you get me?
Yep. I understand. I agree. Yeah. This is
So
I can agree on this.
I have recently figured out, because I like so this summer I think I might have told you when I first started trying them, but I've been having a lot of cold brews this summer, and I like them so much that I actually just want to drink them all the time instead of hot coffee. So I've been looking online, and you can get these little things that you can get where you can cold brew your coffee at home. You put your coffee powder in, you put your water in, you whack it in the fridge for like a day, and it comes out. And it turns out that these cold brews are less acidic, right, than regular coffee, due to the temperature at which of the water at which you pour over the grounds, right?
Sure. Yep.
So I'm going to test, Isaac. I'm going to get one of these cold brew makers,
Right. Okay.
and I'm going to figure out whether it's the
Once and for
acidity
all.
that's making me tired.
Right. I see. So you want to know? Okay. So you're going to use your own homemade coffee, but iced to lower its acidity, and thus hopefully make it more make your your intestinal tract more likely to absorb that caffeine goodness.
Yeah.
And pump it out. That's possible, Nick. It's possible. Could I acquire that?
With all other factors remaining the same.
I like this, Nick. Could I have the staff of traveling, please?
Yeah, here you go. I'll go make
I think this looks a lot
pulverizers.
nicer. This is very clean.
It
It's very
is much
modern.
cleaner than that hump crap before, wasn't it? I wanted to try and make it nicer.
I wasn't going to say it, Nick.
It failed
but if you
miserably.
say it. I've set up a resource miner, Nick. This is not what's going to blow your socks off, by the way. It just turns out I
Okay.
needed this to get the next thing, so I need some mica. The first
nice.
block that it made, Nick, is called brownstone. On the left there. So if you want to make anything
not
with brown, I know.
It's great. Who the hell
It's called
made this?
brownstone for some
Who
reason.
thought that was a good idea?
So if you want any brownstone, Nick, there it is.
Thanks, man. I'll let you know whenever I want some brownstone. It's what I've been wanting this entire time.
Ready and waiting for you, Nick. Don't
Yeah,
you
man.
worry. Okay, so no, I've got there's another multi-block, Nick. A fourth multi-block
All right.
that is going to knock
You
your
have told okay.
socks.
You said there was the
off.
normal miner, and then you said there was the resource miner, and then you did say there was one more.
There is a botanic miner. That is
No,
not what
of
I'm
course.
making either.
That's not what you're
because
making.
that
Okay.
that is also not. I do not think, Nick, that your socks will be blown off.
No,
by
my socks would actually gravitate towards my feet and would be put right back on.
Yeah, I don't think that you're the kind of guy who really gets his gears going, with a little bit of botanical.
No gears, Isaac.
No gears going.
No gears.
No gears, just all grinding to a halt. No gears
Exactly.
whatsoever. And that's fine. Nick, not
when you
everyone
said
can
you
have
wanted
gears.
50 pulverizers, were you exaggerating?
I was, yeah. I do not actually
Oh.
want 50 pulverizers. I want however many pulverizers, Nick, it takes to process this.
Well, do you want one each?
I mean, I think that's more than 50, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, especially you don't have to process these crystals and
there's
stuff, do
40,
you?
There were 40 draws here, Nick.
Okay.
So I mean, like, you could make 40 pulverizers if you like, and then we
Well,
could
I
work from there.
only need 40, Isaac, because I don't need pulverizers for the crystals, you know?
That is true, Nick.
Or
That is
the
true.
glowstone. We don't need to pulverize
Right.
glowstone, you know?
Yeah,
know what I mean?
sure.
So
Sure.
actually, so how many crystals are there? 6 in total?
I believe so, yeah. 6 tiers.
And then glowstones, that's 7. So I'll make like 33, 33.
That sounds good, Nick. That sounds good. I
Okay.
concur with
I'll do
your thesis.
I need glass of all things. How do we not have glass?
Glass. We got sand and a redstone furnace, and the redstone furnace is quite fast, Nick.
Oh, yeah,
But
okay.
it is true
That's
we
good.
do not have glass.
It's on the new bank,
unfortunately.
isn't it? The new bank of processing things.
Yeah.
What happens if I put it in this fractioning still?
I wouldn't I do that if I were you? Like,
No.
it probably doesn't
There's glass in it.
end up being pretty well. But yeah, I was smelting sand mere moments ago, Nick. Mere moments ago. Okay, so I need, you guessed it, more structure frames and more panels. Okay, that's fine. How do I upgrade this? I need even more Mika. Oh my goodness. Isn't Mika like a singer? Is that the name of a singer, Mika?
Mika.
I think so.
I
Like
can
an
find out.
older 90s singer. You know?
Mika. Spell M-I-C-A.
I think it's M-I-K-A, the singer.
Oh, yeah,
Mika?
because Mika M-I-C-A is an actual material.
Really?
A shiny silicate material with a layered structure found as minute scales in granite and other rocks, or as crystals. It's used in as an electrical insulator, Isaac.
Is that with a C?
Yeah. Mika with a
spell
K
it with a K
is a recording
stylized
artist.
as Mika is a
It's a
Lebanese-born
guy.
English recording artist, singer-songwriter. There you go. Told you.
Dodgy Holiday. It was the name of one of his EPs.
You probably recognize some of these, I think. They were like 2009, they were top 40 songs.
What were they? You want to
Scroll
tell
down.
me?
Scroll down.
Oh, I might. Do I have to get my phone out again?
Wow.
There was
I figured you were in a different tab. I
Grace
just counted
Kelly.
out. Yeah.
No, I do this on my phone these days. Big
okay.
girl. Baum, baum, baum.
Oh boy.
Sure, Isaac. I'm sure if you play them to me, I'd recognize them and then immediately discard them.
Maybe, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So what am I after here? I'm after. Ooh.
Do you want 46 pulverizers?
Oh, I forgot. I've got to go through. Okay, I'm gonna.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
postpone. That's fine. Nick, Nick, this is your task. You know, I'm not your teacher. I'm not your mom.
35 then.
I'm not your
35.
gran. You know, I'm I'm
Really?
Isaac. Nick. Yeah, I know, right? That's not me, but you know. So, like, however many you think is
35. I'm making
Good.
35.
okay. Examine clay. Okay, I need to scan some clay. That is very much so doable. Here we go. Do I have to just scan clay like this? Or do I need to scan some other form of clay? Nope, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, so oh, Nick, you're going to be, oh boy, you're going to be so excited, Nick. You're going to be like just pulsating with excitement when you see what I have in store for you, Nicholas. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Nick has left the premises. It is only I who remains. Hey everyone, how's it going?